Well, we've arrived in Caracas. I'm exhausted. I got ill last night. Took ill, can't barely talk. I've been like feeling sick all day, really ill. So sadly on the day that I've come to Caracas, but anyway, I'm going to take a few videos where I can. Military academy, massive amounts of police presence, loads of military presence. This is obviously a really sanctified area here. There's nothing to worry about in terms of criminality at all. But yeah, we're going to pick our way around it and see what we can see. So yeah, I'm at the Independence Square now. Toucans or parrots flying around, like little egret birds. There's loads of eagles in the sky. Check that out up there. Just floating around as well. Like, I don't even know what they eat, but these things just seem to just dick around on the airwaves all day. We saw loads down on Margarita Island as well. But yeah. So yeah, this must be the Independence Square area. Memorial further up as well. No real tourists here at all. A lot of security, relatively speaking, but gonna have another mooch around. There's a little image of Mao Zedong next to Papa Francisco. I'm not sure if they belong on the same wall, but it's hardly a who's who of noble and admirable characters. You've got Che Guevara down there, to the two Venezuelan presidents, Maduro and Chavez. But yeah, Mao Zedong, the greatest mass murderer in history, right there next to the Pope. Some of the artwork is pretty impressive, charting all the history of Bolivar and things like that. And some of the wars, I don't know much about it, it's all written in Spanish, isn't it? So
in the Bolivar's house?
yeah, in Bolivar's house, and looking around all the museum as well, which was quite interesting really. When you think about it, that guy, what did he do? He was responsible for grouping a bunch of countries together to beat the Spanish Empire. Colombia, Bolivia, Venezuela. I think there was another country, yeah.
He wanted the full America, like
yeah.
South America, to be free.
Free of colonial influence. Yes, well, we're going to go to
even though he was Spanish.
Well, no, he wasn't Spanish. He was born in Caracas to a...
But he was brought here
right, okay.
with a Spanish family,
Right,
so
okay,
he was
okay.
Spanish. And in order for Venezuelan people to make him like more like he was from here, they changed his appearance.
Yeah,
he started
okay.
coloring his face.
Right, I see, but I thought he got educated in Spain. But anyway, he came back to Venezuela and led a revolt, didn't he? So we're in, this isn't the main, this is the old square. And we're going to some of the favela areas. But we need to get food. Right? Free time around here. There we go, spelled out very clearly. Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia and Panama all united together against Spanish colonial rule under that man, Simon Bolivar. Little Zufkas. We are in the middle of Caracas here, and we've seen quite a bit. Do some talking because I'm too poorly. Come on, you do.
Seeing some museums, nothing really interesting.
No? How
Like for the history, but I don't think it's anything nice in there.
yeah, but the history is
Yeah,
is
it's
can be very interesting.
like.
Right, so who have we got here?
But it's all, you know, it's like all under, like not a, I don't know the English word, not a corruption, but it's all
Yeah.
like covered because you don't know the real truth. And like I think last month they were choosing a new president, and the other one win by the vote of public, and the other one is like won.
Yeah, but the election wasn't
Because,
honoured.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like everything is.
I think that's why there is quite a big police presence as well, because there has been a lot of political unrest and protests and things. But I'm surprised at how small, like the whole main area. I'm sure there's massive areas, but this area seems really heavily policed. Doesn't appear like there's too much crap going on. Everywhere we walk, there's some sort of like police figure or military figure. We've got like an escort, haven't we, as well? Even though they're not here now. But yes, okay, well. So are we really in the heart of Caracas, or are we in like the super sterilized part that they want to present?
But you said it's dangerous. I didn't even.
Well, this place is obviously not, but I don't know. I think like everywhere, there's certain areas heavily policed. There's just no chance of any crime. I think this is one of them in the center of Caracas, around the Bolivar museums and things like that. There's a huge amount of police presence, but I'm sure as you get out into some other areas it might be slightly different. But I still think that people would be quite friendly. They've been quite inquisitive actually, like staring a lot, wanting to say hello, more interested than threatening. That's the nice thing about it. But proper who's who of dodgy terrorists, with the exclusion maybe of this guy here, Jesus Christ, the other one. Yeah. Right, so where are we again? We are at a barrio and we're too tired to even know which one. So we're just going to go walking around it and mug some people, steal some cocaine and set up like a huge cartel business here, I think. I thought, what does that say? That's the stop. This stop, yeah. Okay, let's have a little walk. Walking through the Barrio now, and why can't I speak in it? I'm so poorly I can't even think of what I wanted to say anymore. I've just got no creative vocabulary at all today. I just cannot speak about what I'm saying. It's largely, yeah, because I'm absolutely like feeling wrecked. I'm so poorly today. Really, really ill. Don't want to be going through this place too deeply, to be fair, but I'll have a little look. Now there's music starting. So I'm on my way back from the mainland now to Margarita Island after having been in Caracas all day I've been up since 4 AM and now I'm heading back to, like I say, 4 AM, flew to Caracas. Spent the day there, absolutely exhausted. Went down with like a major stomach thing this morning. I was just wrecked, couldn't do anything, no energy. So it really did impact the day. I was so excited to actually have a full day exploring Caracas and pushing the boat out a bit, seeing some places. But yeah, of all days to get ill, that was the day I got ill. So I'm now about to take off, land in Margarita, 45-minute flight, then a 45-minute drive back to the hotel, and then I intend over the next 2 days just to basically chill on a beach and contemplate things. So yeah, here we are, about to take off from mainland Venezuela. So what's our post-mortem on Caracas, given the sad thing was I was so excited for Caracas, desperate to get in there, do as much, meet people, go for walks around areas in the off the beaten track, and I couldn't because I was walking around like a zombie yesterday, trying to talk. Even on the videos I did yesterday I couldn't do anything. And I feel like I've left a lot of money on the table in that day we spent in Caracas.
Paid, for both of us, we paid 3,500 zloty.
Yeah, a lot of money to get there, and in a way I kind of...
For this kind of money, you have 1 week all-inclusive in Egypt, because like yesterday I saw like Rainbow was selling a trip for today to Egypt. It was more than 5-star hotel, because it was 5+, and it was for 1,400.
Oh man, it's for free. And you also saw yesterday a trip to
Dominican, but it was just a flight.
Just a flight, but it was for nothing. It was like, we almost pay you 300 zloty, which is about 120 pounds for a return flight to the Dominican. I mean, come on.
But it was for today, so we couldn't...
Yeah, but you can't be angry about that when you're in Venezuela. You can't be like, oh man, you know, because it's like the same thing basically, Caribbean beaches, let's be honest. But yeah, so Caracas, I just wish I could have done more up around the favela. What's it called? No, what's the word? The other word for it?
Las Barrios.
Barrios. Yeah. I just didn't have the energy to walk around this place and see a bit more, get off the track.
But we couldn't.
We couldn't because we were there with
They told me not to go in any street, just follow the guides.
Yeah, to follow the guides, but still, I would have done it. I would have definitely done it. Still, I'm feeling much better today. I just wish today was Caracas, but it's not. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go down the beach and do diarrhea in the water.
Diarrhea! No, you will do diarrhea. I'm not.
Polish guys, look at it. Look, this is what Polish guys are like. Just get loads of cocktails down us drinking, yeah. Hello. Don't touch my Pradas.
I bought them for you. Yeah, he has Pradas and he has really posh bag as well. And he has everything that's posh. No, not everything, but I bought him those Pradas as well. So.
Yeah, it's the
And
only.
mine are fun.
It's the only thing that she's bought me that has any price value to it. Yeah. Everything else is like, she buys like toilet paper
Oh, shut up!
and says like,
I
this
bought
is
you
something,
swimming trunks.
she says this is very practical for you and you should be happy about this.
I
You
never
need it,
bought
it's
the toilet
an
paper.
essential product. And things like toilet paper, you know, or like shower gel, like you smell a lot and you need to fix that. So I'm buying you something practical, you know.
No, that's not the truth. I bought you swimming trunks. I bought you those Pradas. I bought you little rucksack.
Oh yeah, rucksack. Oh, the bag,
Yeah,
the bum
little,
bag, yeah. That looks like a Prada bag
Yeah,
as well.
it looks posh.
Posh. Looks posh. Right, it looks like there's a bit of wind on the beach, but I don't care. I think that's going to be nice, so I say we'll go down there. Oh man, I feel like...
And I bought you a shirt, leopard.
Leopard shirt, yeah,
Leopard
but shrunk
shirt.
somehow. No, either I'm getting really fat or shrunk. But
No, it didn't.
it doesn't seem to have the
extra
same
long.
fit. I know, but it doesn't have the nice baggy style it did have when I had it.
But it looks nice.
You know what I wish I could have done yesterday was spent an extra day in Caracas, walked around the Barrios, met some people and went, look, I'm here to like, I don't know, just spend the night with them, you know. There, up on that.
It wouldn't be something.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I wanted to get an assessment about how dangerous Caracas was, because every government website says just don't go. And I wanted to find out for myself, not to have all my stuff stolen and a gun pulled on me, but just that the people generally seemed like they were waving a lot and they seemed quite friendly. So one thing we've learned is anything your government tells you, don't believe it, because they have their own agenda.
They even say that don't go, like your government says don't go.
Just simply don't go. Yeah, the government, the advice for going to Poland, there might be some racist abuse. For Christ's sake, it's like Poland compared to England is like heaven and hell. You go to Poland, you've got no street crime, you've got no packs of immigrant men running around like accosting prepubescent girls. You've got no street crime. You can actually walk along a street and it's not filthy. Walk down Grey Street in Newcastle at any time of the day and you tell me whether that's a first world high trust society or whether it's a third world society. It's obvious that it's the latter. It's just, you walk around places like Wrocław, Krakow.
Maybe not third world, but
It's third world. It's third world. It's third world because there's no trust anymore. Everyone is hyper on edge. Women are walking around like going like worried, looking over their shoulder. Men are on edge because you see these like gangs of like black lads walking around with hoods up and faces obscured. And I'll tell you a story. I saw it once in Newcastle just after COVID. Two black guys selling drugs openly on a scooter that were illegal up and down Grey Street.
But
No, yeah, not like this. And I said to the police, these guys are openly offering heroin wraps to people, and I had a video of it. The police threatened to arrest me if I didn't go away. So that's the UK for you. And that was also on the back of a time where I commented upon a Labour politician's post that the guy who went for the mayorship of the Northeast, and then I had two CID guys come to my door sheepishly and interview me about it under terrorism legislation. And yeah, that's like the UK for you. The UK Labour Party reported me.
Why?
Facebook post. I like said, who would vote for this Corbyn-esque chancer who's been parachuted in from the London Socialist Labour Party to represent the views of people up in the Northeast, most of them which are just so stuck in the past of like trade unions and coal mining and shipbuilding that they can't fight free from the shackles of the whole entitlement that the Labour Party and you know imbues in them. None of them are like, they're all being, it's like victim mentality. They're all like told, you know, oh yeah, the Tories are really bad, and you know the reason that you don't have shipbuilding and mining is all because of the Tories, and you could still have that. Well, market economy, it's all changed, global economics, but the Labour Party still play that victim game, and the socialism and things like this is anyway. Caracas, I just wish I had seen a bit more of that city, but I was wrecked yesterday. I couldn't do it.
We couldn't, even if you were like fine, we couldn't do it because they wouldn't let us.
We could have done.
How?
We could have done. We could have just explored a few side streets and things like that.
There was no, they wouldn't let us go on our own.
No? We
Not
could have
in
found a
those
way.
barrios.
I really wanted to. I really wanted to. Well, I say we get the beach. Just down there. Do it.